More bad news, some McBad news for McDonald's as I guess it's too little too late. Many people talked about how McDonald's was rolling back their woke hiring policies. Not that anyone cares about that because no one can even afford to go to McDonald's anymore. But, well, it turns out it may have been due to a pending lawsuit, and McDonald's is getting massively sued over passing over more qualified people for scholarships and awarding those scholarships based on people's skin color. They've also been hit with the closure of 50% of its CosMc stores, massive closures of this new store that they have out there. Terrible news for McDonald's. And, you know, McDonald's used to be something I would be like, oh, it's, you know, it's whatever. I'll get it because I don't have much time. But it always tasted good. And I have a lot of fond memories of it, you know, when I was a kid. But not anymore. Before we get into that, super quick word from this video sponsor, Aura. Think about a time when a company you trusted announced a data breach involving your personal information. It seems like it happens all the time, right? We just had the huge leak of all of our social security numbers. What went through your mind as you processed the news? What actions did you take to respond? Probably not much, right? I know I didn't for a lot of years. Consider when National Public Data had a breach not that long ago, where 2.9 billion records used for background checks, including critical personal information like your credit card, were leaked, hit the dark web. You know, that was my motivating factor back then to get something in place. And that's when I started using Aura. And, you know, it's not often I get to do a read for something I actually use, but I actually do use Aura. You know, and Aura is basically the total solution, the perfect solution for protecting yourself against data breaches. It has a data broker opt-out, will remove your personal information from data brokers, so you'll stop getting as much spam and stuff like that. It has identity theft protection with up to $5 million in coverage for, you know, up to $1 million for each adult on the account, up to 5 adults. It has a VPN. It has an antivirus, password manager, certified data security and privacy from Aura. It truly is something that I highly recommend to all of my viewers signing up for. And you get it all in one app. I'm not leaving myself and my family vulnerable to data breaches and brokers. And if you don't want to either, go to aura.com/thequartering and try 2 weeks for free like I did. That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed, and you'll be able to decide if you want to take care of it then. McDonald's sued over Latino scholarships despite rolling back DEI. A group opposed to affirmative action filed a lawsuit accusing McDonald's of not going far enough when it recently rolled back several diversity initiatives by continuing to maintain a program that awards scholarships specifically to Latino and Hispanic students. American Alliance for Equal Rights, a group founded by affirmative action foe Edward Blum, in a lawsuit filed Sunday in federal court in Nashville, alleged that the decades-old scholarship program unlawfully discriminates against students from other ethnic groups. I'd say it does. Now, it is a private business, so I'm not sure, you know, how messy you can get in there telling them you can or can't, you know, you can or can't have these level of scholarships or, you know, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But anyway, since its launch, it said McDonald's has its HACER National Scholarship Programs. It's awarded more than $33 million in college scholarships to Hispanic and Latino students. Up to 30 students receive annually $100,000 a year through the program. Blum's group says that by restricting eligibility to students who have at least one parent of Hispanic or Latino heritage, the program discriminates against other students, including one of the group's members, a white high school student from Arkansas. The lawsuit alleges that the program violates Section 1981 of Civil Rights Act of 1886, a Civil War-era law that bars racial bias in contracting, and asks the judge to issue an injunction blocking McDonald's from considering the race and ethnicity of scholarship applicants. Look, in my opinion, you could probably just, I mean, look, they should, you know, if they want to award it to Hispanic people on their own, and discriminate, in my opinion, that's their choice. But they're going to have to kind of live by that. They're going to have to live by those, those choices. And if you have a problem with it, then you shouldn't eat at McDonald's, right? That's how I view it. Like, McDonald's wants to bend the knee to St. Floyd upon high, even though white people are the people that, built this company, that support the company for all these years. Not to say that other people don't go there, but it's still the majority of their customers, and it's not even close. Then stop giving them your money. Just like when I say, hey, Starbucks is doing all this crap, stop giving Starbucks your money. They don't deserve it. And things get worse for them. McDonald's now to close half of its CosMc cafes in Texas less than a year after opening. Now, that is a cool looking McDonald's. I wonder why they're closing. Oh, is it because people can't afford it? I wonder if it's that people can't afford it. Or is it possibly not enough Latino people go there? I don't know. McDonald's said it's planned to close half of its CosMc beverage shops, their coffee shops, in Texas after just 1 year after opening. The world's largest fast food chain has been testing cafes in small and large formats with 6 locations in Texas and its flagship store in Bolingbrook, Illinois. The company said it will now open 2 smaller format CosMcs in Texas. Sometimes the smallest stars shine the brightest, McDonald's said in a statement. Since opening CosMcs, we've had a benefit of testing out different location sizes, setups, and revamping larger restaurant spaces to building smaller prototype locations that focus more on the drive-through and digital experience. The beverage shop is a nod to nostalgic McDonald's character CosMc, a 6-handed alien who wanted to take burgers back to his homeworld. Now the spin-off chain is hoping to grab a share of the growth for demand for NA drinks, energy drinks, and specialty lattes. Its menu is reminiscent of Swig, a Utah-based chain drive-through soda shop that has taken over TikTok, with a lot of drink options and small bites. CosMc's bestsellers include Churro Cold Brew Frappe, probably has 18,000 calories, Sour Energy Burst, and Island Pick-Me-Up Punch. The chain's most popular snacks are savory hash brown bites and McPops. Sounds like it's not doing very good. Sounds like McDonald's is, again, I'm all for, McDonald's diversifying and getting out there. But if we just look at the state of fast food right now, if we just look at the state of fast food, I wonder if there's a single positive article I can find here. Yes, California's fast food minimum wage law has killed thousands of jobs. Oh, Wendy's and McDonald's now forced to use AI to feed you faster. AI-powered kiosks are just the beginning. See how some major fast food chains are trying out the technology. Do you know why they're using AI now? Like, I suspect that, all these restaurants, they care about money first, and they would have probably always embraced AI. They would have always replaced their staff that they claim to care so much about. They would have always replaced them. Okay? But this happened 10 years sooner because California said you got to pay our employees $25 an hour. Chains have long turned to technology to streamline the process. Now AI-powered kiosks and voice recording ordering systems allow brands to track customers' preferences, suggest orders, and even adjust items in real time. Some chains use these tools to meet the growing demand from loyalty customers, while others are using it to cut costs. Well, of course they're using it to cut costs. If you just look here, 20 hours ago from Cato Institute, proof. Yes, California's fast food minimum wage job has destroyed thousands of jobs. Recent estimates on job losses California caused by a $20 minimum wage hike for fast food employees confirm what classical liberal economists have always taught about minimum wage and what Cato experts about the law said, what we said last summer. In California, the raise of the minimum wage for fast food workers from $16 to $20 an hour, that's $8,000 a year, was signed into law by loser Gavin Newsom on September 28th, 2023. Went into effect April 1st of this past year. The law applies to McDonald's, Wendy's, Jersey Mike's, Del Taco, and Pizza Hut. The wage hike, which raised the cost of labor, destroyed 6,166 fast food jobs between September 2023 and June 2024. This is a report from the Employment Policies Institute in late December. Now, I'm not shaming fast food people who work there who got a raise. I'm happy for you. Make your money, honey. You know, like, get it. Get your cash. But, you know, it's you didn't demand this. This is the problem when the government gets involved. This is why socialism doesn't work. I mean, you can't force a high minimum wage like that. What happens then? Well, the price of food goes up. Either the price of food goes up. If costs go up, either the price of food goes up or the cost of food goes down. I'm sorry, or cost to make it. So in that case, you would have less hours. That's 6,000 jobs in just a quarter cut. This is just more bad news for McDonald's, more bad news for fast food at a time when I think, you know, brick and mortar in the United States is at a real inflection point, and I actually think we're probably past it. You know, I don't think fast food's going to be able to continue in the way that it has, and I also don't think it has much of a chance to exist in the way that it has in the future. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed this video and these mini topics, and we'll talk to you again real soon.